panic. Tinubu is in panic. Let me know where you have joined me from. Please go ahead and share the link. Share the link. You're welcome. You're welcome. Those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, you are welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And let me know where you're watching from. Please, in the comment section, let me know where you have joined me from. Please share the link. Okay, wow. Izenwagu, all the way from Illinois, Chicago. Thank you for joining. Please share the link. Share the link. Let's talk. Let's talk. What do you pick in the atmosphere? Later on, I'll bring in people. I'm going to be playing a few videos. I remain your brother and friend, Dr. Haruna Goro. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate you guys. As we kick off, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. That's on YouTube. And if you're following on Facebook and you have not followed me, go ahead, follow and also like it. And please share this broadcast. Share this broadcast. We're going to spend some time here to talk about the state and the condition of Nigeria. It is becoming very, very serious. The desperation is too obvious. The election cycle has not come. It's just another 2 years to the election. And Tinubu is already campaigning. Billboards everywhere. Every meeting is turned to a campaign. Let me know where you're joining me from. Please share the link. Thank you, and let me know, who you are. We're going to be talking. We're going to be discussing. Let's see. Tinubu is really, really angry. So, well, Nigerians are waking up. There's a lot to talk tonight. I'm going to, play some songs. Some of my songs that I did some time ago, apart from preaching, apart from being a conference speaker, motivational speaker, and a writer, part blogger, or activist, as some people will call me. I wouldn't say I'm an activist. I'll just say I'm a concerned citizen, just sick and tired. When you go abroad and see systems working in other places, that's what these wicked politicians do. They will run away and go and enjoy these services abroad and then come back and destroy their nation. And then people just let them continue. And so, well, let me know where you're watching from. Let me see if I can play. Later on, I'm going to share the link for the studio so that some of you that want to come in and share your views, you can share your views. Let me just play this song. I think I recorded it 3 years ago, and it talks about a new Nigeria. Let's see.
I don't tire for Nigeria. I won't come out for this nation. We get bad governance, bad road, bad education, bad electricity, bad everything. Plenty kidnappers. We get everything. We're no good for this nation. I won't come out for this nation.
We pray now. We go
pray waiting. We've been praying for many years.
But the thing no they change.
The thing no they change.
No. Okay.
I won't come out for this nation.
You don't have to come out. Make we try this time around. Everybody, they just need to get their PVC. Let's go try.
Okay, I shall go try for this PVC.
Okay, make we see what go happen. The thing where they happen these days, now only God, now Him go help us for this nation. The thing where they happen for this country. The thing where they happen for Nigeria, it too much, yo. This suffer, this magu, I say it's too much, yo. Every day now suffer, every day now hunger. Are we not tired of this suffering? Now is the time, now is the moment to bring about change.
Don't tire, we don't tire, we don't tire for bad government. We don't tire, we don't tire, we don't tire for bad government. Them they thief, we they suffer, them they chop, we they suffer, them they thief, we they suffer, them they chop, we they suffer.
For so long we've trusted politicians, we trusted one party after another. They promised us heaven and earth. We voted them in. Instead of things getting better, they went from bad to worse. We cannot continue this way. I say use your PVC and use your right to vote. The future is in your hands.
Protect your future. Don't sell your vote
For the bag of curry,
Protect your future. Don't sell your vote
for the bag of money,
Protect your future. Don't sell your vote.
protect your vote.
Protect your
Thank you for
future.
joining. Thank you
Don't
for
sell your
joining.
vote.
Now is the time that we have to lay aside our differences and vote a person of integrity, a person that will move this nation out of all this kidnapping, out of all this killing, out of the hunger, and out of the pain that people are suffering every day. Whether the person is from the north, south, east, or west, it doesn't matter. We need a leader that will bring an end to poverty and corruption, who will bring about peace and harmony, security of lives and property, a person that will unite this nation as one people under one God.
Let's build a new Niger to be proud of. A new Niger. We can build it. A new Niger to be proud of. A new Niger. We can build it.
Possible. Wow. Oh, we need to see a new Nigeria. And the secret to making this happen is never quit. Never throw in the towel. It's not yet over. Doesn't matter how many blows these people throw at Nigerians. As long as Nigerians are determined they're going to take back their nation, it's game over. I tell you, let me see what other song I'll play. I'm also playing this as we welcome more people. Thank you if you just joined this broadcast. Really appreciate you. Please, just take this moment as I play some of these songs that I recorded. All of them have to do with the state of Nigeria. Today, I was listening to Adeola. You may know her, this lady that also does broadcasting. She's in New York, a Nigerian. So you may know Adeola. And it was such a sad story how she was deported from Honduras. You know, this is a third world nation. It's, very poor nation. And the way they treated her like a criminal. They deported her, even though she went there with a green card of America, and online they checked and found out that no, you can get visa on arrival if you fly in there, because she had missed her cruise. They were celebrating her 40th birthday, and she missed because her passport, she left it in the car that took them to the airport. To where they were to board the ship. And so she had left it in that car, but they searched and searched. So that's how she actually was traveling with friends on that cruise, and the friends made it, but herself and her husband and another person that stood just to support her, to give her moral support. So they were all finally, they couldn't make it into the ship. And they had to go back to Houston, and then from Houston booked another flight to Honduras from there, because the ship was already in the sea, so they can catch this. Is it embark or is it disembark, or how do they? So they can get into the ship there. So, and they got her deported. Well, to the U.S., thank God, because her husband is a citizen and the children is, but she actually just said she got her own not long ago. And shout out to you, Adeola, and congratulations. But this is where the story, I'm bringing the story, that they said the reason why they treated her like that, even though she had a green card, is because she still has a Nigerian passport. And even third world nations don't trust Nigerians. That's how downgraded our nation is and our passport. And I know some of you watching me online, you may have had some experiences such as that. I remember in 2006, as far back as 2006, I was going to Hawaii. And it was such a long, I mean, for days, flying, and it's like going around the world to finally, but then as we arrived the plane, the first port of entry was Los Angeles. So we landed in Los Angeles, and people were going through immigration. I mean, I had my visa, everything, my documentation, perfect. But the only challenge was the green passport. But then I thought, okay, I have my visa, so I shouldn't really encounter any problem. And then I see people, they're stamping, have a good day, you're welcome. How long are you going to be here? I mean, people in front of me, I'm just seeing them going. And then it got to my turn. I also was very excited, knowing that I'm a legal migrant. You know, I was going to Hawaii for leadership training, and that is in Maui. So I just stood confidently looking at this immigration officer. And then he looked at the passport, looked at me, looked at the passport, looked up at me. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, he's impressed and he wants to say something. And to my surprise, he just says, step aside. Then I'm wondering, what's going on? And you know, us Nigerians, we are very inquisitive. Immediately, we'll create a scene. But I was a little bit calm then, just waiting to see, because I wasn't sure of what was going on. So, and as time went on, I noticed people, the queue, long queue behind me, people were passing. And at the end, I mean, that airport was filled. You know how American airports can be, especially places like New York, Los Angeles and that. So do you know I was the last? And then they told me, no, I need to follow one security person, officer. I'm still wondering, what's going on? What have I done? So they took me to a room and told me to remove my clothes. I mean, this time I was, I mean, I literally didn't mind fighting back, but I felt I'm in their nation, and this is a security man. To do this in America is going to be news, and then I may find myself behind bars. So I calmed down again. I'm asking, why are you doing this? So they're saying, oh no, I mean, because of your passport. So I'm saying, what's wrong with my passport? I got a visa. I came in legally. So why should I go through this kind of humiliation? I mean, so I was really, you know, becoming very, very impatient. So they said, then I said, okay, why don't you people look there? I'm even a preacher. Then my shock was this. Do you know what this officer said? This security person said, he said, that is even the more reason why we are searching you the more. Because yesterday we had a Nigerian who came in collar as a priest or a reverend, and we searched him and found out that he had drugs, cocaine. So can you see now, sometimes when we say the way they are treating us, that is really not their fault. It's the way the economy back home has brought this kind of desperation where people will endanger their lives and make such a trip. The person got arrested, even though he had Coca-Cola. But it's almost like the Tinubu thing, of hiring fake. I mean, if a president of a nation can hire people on the street, make them to dress like they are bishops, because he wanted to buy the acceptance of the Christians after this diabolical arrangement, knowing how Nigeria is so divided at the time like this, but they came with the arrangement of Muslim ticket. And I believe the person that may have given them this idea may be somebody like El Rufai, because he did it in Kaduna. So he felt they can do it now nationally. So if you have a president of a nation that everything is crooked, not straightforward, it's all embedded with corruption, lies. I mean, recently I will play that video where you see Tinubu introducing somebody that he said went to the same school with him in Chicago. So I don't know. I saw somebody here, you're from Chicago, so maybe you let us know, Tinubu was lying about this person. I mean, so many people have already, written about it, have made broadcasts, blogs about it. So I don't want to waste time. So back to the ordeal or the encounter, the situation in Los Angeles, where I was almost being stripped naked. They had to search every part of me. I couldn't stand it. I was so shocked. This is that is as far back as, which year was that? 2006. How many years ago now? That's like either 19 years now. That's where, so anywhere you go with the Nigerian passport, you are seen like as if you're a leper, as if you are a criminal. Immediately immigration will come alive. It doesn't matter how good you are. This is what has happened. That's why we have to make sure there is a change. We have to do it. Nigeria can't continue like this with the potential we have, with the resources, with the blessings. We've been endowed with blessings by the Almighty, in spite of the wickedness in Nigeria, but God still blesses us. So, let me just go ahead and play another one. Let me see which one now. Let me play this one.
Wake up, Nigerians! Your nation is being destroyed by politicians. Many politicians. Them there's lie. Many politicians. Them they thief. Many politicians. Them they cheat. Many politicians that are so thief.
Sorry. Thank you.
Wake up, Nigerians! Your nation is being destroyed by politicians. Many politicians. Them there's lie. Many politicians. Them they thief. Many politicians. Them they cheat. Many politicians that are so thief. Politicians, it don't do, we don't tire. We no go let you now quench our fire. I say, we go rise, we go fight for our right. Enough is enough. We are taking a stand. No more silence. We are raising our hands. We go expose them one by one. Them no get no place to hide in Nigeria. Many politicians. Them there's lie. Many politicians. politicians, them they thief. Many politicians, them they cheat. Many politicians. Make una hear my story. Now something where I no understand. When for driver become politician, Okada rider, when he join politics, he start to dey steal. They promise change, but na lie them they talk. They promise prosperity, na lie them they talk. Them they steal our money, them they build mansions. We dey sleep for the street with no food to eat. Yeah. Nigerians, are you watching what is going on right now? These heartless and clueless politicians will run our nation down while we are watching. If we don't do something now, they will destroy Nigeria. They buy expensive cars, jets and yachts at the expense of the suffering of Nigerians. They use millions in celebrating birthdays. So we must rise now and end this regime of thugs. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they lie. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they thief. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Now so they cheat. Dear Nigerians, we must unite and take our nation back from the hands of these political charlatans. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they lie. Them they thief. Them they lie. Let's stop corruption all over Africa. No more bribery, no more looting of national treasuries. It's time to make Africa a great continent. Oh yeah. Stop corruption. In many nations of Africa, there is so much corruption. If you can't bribe your way, you will never find your way. People steal and loot national treasuries. Instead of being prosecuted, they are celebrated. The guilty are set free, while the innocent are held captive. Politicians rig their way to power. Instead of serving the people, they serve their selfish interests.
Let's stop corruption.
Let's stop corruption. All over Africa. No more bribery. No more looting. Stealing of the resources. Africa. It's time to transform Africa. Make her a great continent. Instead of stealing her resources to private accounts abroad. Yeah, man. We need God-fearing leaders, men and women of integrity, who would use our resources to uplift the living standards. It's time to build Africa. Make her a great continent where proud of their culture. Make Africa great. Make her great, man. Oh, must be the goal of all. Yeah, man.
Let's stop corruption.
Let's stop corruption.
Stop corruption.
All over Africa.
Stop corruption.
Let's stop it.
All over Africa.
Enough of the looting.
Stop corruption.
Enough of the stealing of the resources.
Corruption.
Making other nations rich.
Corruption. All over Africa.
Making the Europeans rich. While Africa is struggling every day. We gotta join our hands together, build Africa. We're not gonna steal the resources of Africa, make other continents rich. Yeah, man. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Let's stop corruption. Let's stop corruption.
Stop,
Let's stop corruption.
stop, stop, stop corruption.
All over Africa. Let's stop corruption.
Brother man,
Let's stop corruption.
African brothers,
Corruption.
African sisters,
All over Africa.
let's stop corruption.
Let's stop corruption. Let's stop
Let's clean up Africa. Clean up, clean up Africa.
all over Africa.
Make her a place
Let's
to
stop
live in,
corruption.
where
Let's
children
stop
will be
corruption.
proud to live in.
Let's stop corruption.
Let's stop the looting.
Sorry, I didn't know the mic was muted. Thank you. You know, just trying whatever I can. I'm speaking, I'm writing, I'm singing. And the sad thing, and I'm not here to accuse anyone, just imagine if all our celebrities, people like Davido, people like Wizkid, and just name them, they start using their talent to speak truth to power. But many of them are just concerned about making money, flaunting their cars, their jewelry, while Nigerians are dying in poverty. Imagine if everybody starts using their talent. If you're a writer, write. If you are somebody that knows how to, to sing, you sing. Whatever you're able to do, just to make sure these people hear the truth. But some people are so selfish, so full of themselves that they don't really care. In fact, to them, it's like the more Nigeria collapses, the more they benefit. That's the sad fact. Sad. So anyway, you do your part, I do my part. Where I am, I don't have to do what I'm doing. I live well, I eat well, live in a very, you can almost call it a mansion. I'm not owing the bank, owe no one. So I'm not doing it because I'm being paid by anyone. In fact, you'll be surprised to know that my channel is not monetized. I'm not being paid by YouTube. And so any platform, and I know it's not that it's wrong to be paid, but it's just that I don't want my reason for coming to speak, make any broadcast or talk on issues to be based on what I'll be paid. Because the motivation for me, and I'm not blaming others, but I'm just saying, I always want to keep my motives clean and ask myself, why, Haruna, why are you doing what you're doing? You quickly want to do a broadcast so that it can get many views so that you get paid? That's not my intention for talking. I am a busy person. I travel nation and I have a lot to do. And yet I will make time to quickly see how I can connect with the people and address this issue of Nigeria that is completely being destroyed by a few politicians. And if we don't do something, our nation will be gone. These people don't mean well. They are already ganging up. Instead of governing, people are dying. There's hunger everywhere, insecurity, and they are not facing that. What they are busy now, they're already campaigning towards 2027. So they don't care about you. Only you have to fight for yourself. People like myself and others, we just make our own contribution. I don't know if some of you have watched the broadcast I did, or the direct message to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I was calling on him to please support Peter Obi. I am from the north. I mean, what I should be doing is talking for my region. But of what use is it? If we are one Nigeria, it doesn't matter where you come from, whether you're from the north, south, east, or west. I've been saying it is completely insane. It's like people they have no conscience. And it's like just tossing the power between the north and the south. And then if it's not a Fulani Hausa, then it goes to Yoruba. Once it went to south, and quickly they pulled it off from him. And then it went to the north. And so now even the Tinubu factor was an arrangement. He paid his way there, bribed his way there. And so now I've been saying, if we truly mean we are one nation, why would we deliberately exclude a whole region? The war finished so many years ago. Why would we hold them hostage and say, no Igbo will govern Nigeria? Meanwhile, we're benefiting from the Igbos. Tell me one tribe in Nigeria that is creative, innovative, resilient, hardworking, people that understand business. They lost everything that they had during the war. Tell me, if it's someone from the north, northerners, how many of our people would have bounced back the way the Igbos bounced back? How would the Yorubas have done it, or others? Igbos, there's just something about them. And I'm saying, why can't we just trust them for once? We can trust Fulani with all the way we see people being killed everywhere. Do they speak Igbo? And even the thing that happens in Igbo land, where they're doing sit at home or hearing they're killing in there, it's all arranged. So my call has been, not because of Peter Obi, I'm just saying any Igbo that is trustworthy. But so far, many of the Igbos that have come out to be politicians, apart from recently where we are seeing Oti now, and they almost wanted to steal that mandate from Oti. But see the performance. Imagine an Obi, if Obi had been allowed to govern. And people are saying, no, and this charlatan, this hungry man that is not even living in Nigeria, he's abroad and he'll be coming because he's doing everything to make sure that Tinubu gives him something. That's mockery, whatever they see, little what, is it little, there's something in their language. Every time his obsession is Peter Obi. So I'm saying, why can't we trust Igbo? I'll speak to you, my northern brothers and sisters, to say Atiku, who has tried how many times? Under PDP, he has tried 3 times. So I can't remember the other parties, maybe close to 6 times. What is Atiku looking for? And he's about to be 80 years old, and he doesn't trust Peter. 2019, he made Peter Obi his running mate, but he doesn't trust this man. You know the reason why Peter Obi left PDP during when it was the run-up to the 2023 election is because they muscled him out. This person used money, buy delegates. And you know Peter Obi is never going to bribe. You see with all the accusations, people doing everything recently, they just went and unlawfully bulldozed, raised to the ground his brother's business, legal business. But there are people in the Senate, there are people in Aso Rock, there are people as governors that have stolen so much. Yaya Bello, they are doing nothing to him. Akpabio, that is the Senate president, we know the cases against them, but no one goes after them. The wicked, who is the conniver, who is the agent, who worked against his party, destroyed it, and just because of the alliance he has with Tinubu, and all of them, they can continue. But an innocent man who is running his business in a nation that is being run down by an evil regime, then they will go and bulldoze it. Will they try that with any of the others? But because they know Peter Obi is a man of peace, but I'm telling you, God, if you are not watching, God Almighty, the God of Nigeria, is watching. And that time is coming when vengeance will come. I pray that what happened in Ghana with Rawlings, how politicians were cleaned up, I just pray this will not happen in Nigeria, that the politicians will come to their senses and just free Nigeria and release the nation. If not, they are heading towards something similar. That's why you see today, Ghana, just next door neighbor. Do you hear this kind of corruption that we see in Nigeria and Ghana? Ghana is a decent place because the politicians always remember Rawlings and what happened. That's why they're not going to try any nonsense that is being done in Nigeria. So I am saying, why can't we trust somebody from the southeast? What Nigeria? What is our problem? That's why I loved people like Pa Adebanjo of blessed memory. This man was even the leader of Afenifere, which is Yoruba. But he said, if Nigeria does not allow Peter Obi, then Nigeria is finished. Can you see now where we are? That man is in his grave. And now, posterity is telling. What he said is what we're experiencing. Because people will not listen for money. They will sell their conscience, sell their birthright. So, I don't want to talk too much. I want to know where you're watching. Please share the broadcast with as many people as you can. Tinubu is in panic. He just lied about his classmate. I want us to watch this. Please share the link. Share the link. I don't want us to lose momentum. Thank you, Donatos, for watching. Mark, thank you for joining. I want to say thank you. Peter Ode, thank you for joining. Ferdinand Okoye, thank you for joining. Dominic, thank you. Oh, Dominic, you're here. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Precious, thank you. Shegun Jones, thank you. James Basil, really appreciate you guys. Victory all the way. Oh, what a name. Victory all the way. Thank you for joining. Austin, thank you. Danjuma Tanko. That sounds like from my area, the north. Anyway, let me not be using that sectionalism thing. One Nigeria. Doesn't matter whether you're from Umahia or whether you're from Okene, whether you are from Benin Kebi. We are one Nigeria. That's what we must be advocating. One nation, united in vision. Then there is Sankara Petrus Bishop. Oh, wow, Bishop. I know you are the real bishop, not the fake Tinubu type of bishop. Then there is good news. Somebody's name is good news. We've got good news for Nigeria. It's never too late. See what is happening in Burkina Faso. Whoever knew that there will be a sudden turnaround? Sami Obafemi, thank you for joining. You know, Sami Obafemi, he's saying, what stupid link are we sharing? You think everybody that is brain dead like you guys, you know, now even here seeing his surname, you can see this is a bigot, tribalist talking. These evil people that Tinubu then pay to come here and be talking nonsense, you know, and you're saying this and you're suffering. Your people are suffering. And then you want to bring tribalism. You're talking to me because you have a Yoruba saying, and I don't mean every Yoruba is like that. Do you know what? Let me even tell you. I'm married to a woman, even though I'm from Kaduna State. but I married somebody because I believe in being Nigerian. So I decided to marry somebody from Ogun State, from Abeokuta. So what do you're telling me what? Come here and telling me here that somebody is brain dead. The one that's governing, your people there are the ones that are brain dead. They're not even aware of what Nigeria is going through. Anybody that they send or pay to come and, be speaking nonsense here, you think we don't have work to do. That's why we're doing this. It's because we have a heart. Eleko, thank you for joining. Ezenwagu, thank you. Let me know where you're watching from. I hate to just do what I've just done now in responding to somebody. Generally, I don't do it. Collins, thank you. Henry Duru. Anybody that comes here, if you're not thinking about Nigeria, but you're thinking about your tribe, I'm going to block you. Because we're not joking here. As we're here, even with this broadcast, people are dying. They're being kidnapped. Then somebody with a brain that is confused, psychopaths will come to my channel and be making tribal comments. I would have said you are my in-law, but you're that kind of in-law that is thinking about himself. You're not, ashamed of people like you. Why should I, from Kaduna State, be thinking about somebody who is an Igbo? They tell us from childhood we should not trust Inyamiri. Inyamiri is Igbo. We were trained not to trust them. But I have my own brain. I can reason. I can think. And I refuse the stereotype. I refuse the lie. I refuse them, the brainwashing. That's why the North is suffering. Because we've allowed people to brainwash us, saying it's North versus South. And then people will suffer. Go and see the Almajiris. Poverty is more in our area, in the North. You guys in the South, is different for you. You can go to school. See, even the way this so-called quota system and this inclusion, where somebody will get 100 points for JAM or WAEC, and then somebody and is competing against in Southeast or somewhere South with 300 points, and they cannot get admission. But then somebody that can't even write his name. That's why we need a good leader that has a brain, not like the one of Buhari who was there and was like brain dead. Most of the time he was in the hospital. And now we've got Tinubu who is clueless. The only time that the brain jumps to work is when it's about conniving, stealing, lying. His brain comes to work. And the people around him, psychopaths, people that have no feelings for humanity. Like somebody like Akpabio. Akpabio should not even govern. I mean, with all the scandals around him. And then some people have the mouth to come and be defending such people. Anyway, let me just let you watch where Tinubu, and it's already the founder that is a lie. The man that Tinubu was introducing, trying to buy more acceptance, that they found out that this person is even wanted somewhere. It's a crook. And he's saying he's coming to collaborate here. And anyway, what happens? I mean, what do you expect?
Good friend. The story must be clear here. Alex Singman, how are you? Thank you, congratulations. Thank you very much. Alex, to all of you, Alex was my very good neighbor and went to the same school with me in Chicago. Never did we dreamt that I would be in this position as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Alex will be a successful businessman from Belarus.
Now, this is a non-crook. Some of you may have been following this story already, and this is a crook. This is the one your president is associating with, proudly introducing him to the whole world. I mean, Nigeria is like, people have, it's like they have become so numb to evil. People are have so adjusted. It's almost like you are slowly killing somebody. You put him in a boiling pot, but you turn down the heat. And the person is thinking he's enjoying a heater, not knowing he's in fire, busy burning to death. It's almost like Nigeria is in coma. That you can see this outright. This person that is talking to, that is introducing, this is somebody that is wanted, I mean, in other nations for what he has done. Corruption.
Never did we dreamt that I would be in this position as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Alex will be a successful businessman from Belarus to bring about a very successful collaboration and bilateral relationship that will promote economic prosperity and future of our two countries. Alex, thank you very much for everything. I believe our university will be very, very proud that we are doing this here today.
Okay. So you see for yourself. You've seen. Wow, that's the nation we are living in. Tinubu. Okay, I'm going to share because I don't want us to be long here. So what I'm going to do is to share the link to the broadcast to the studio. For those of you who would want to join, you can use that to come into the studio and have your say before we go off air. Thank you again for those of you that have joined. We're talking about Tinubu in panic mode because of the way the coalition, the different, the other parties are coming together to unseat him, to remove APC come 2027. What's your view? What do you have to say? What are the other things you are seeing that the Tinubu and the APC are doing? And how do you see us making sure we frustrate them to save our nation? So let me know where you're watching from, and also just share the link, like, subscribe. Thank you. If you want to join the discussion, I'll let you come in. You want to join in the discussion, please? I will let you come in. Use the link. Use the link. I've shared the link in the comment section. So use the link to come in. Let me hear your views. You know, I'm working on bringing Dr. Moore again. I'll let you guys know because a lot has happened since the last time he was with us. So we got a lot of news things to share, but I'll let you know. If you're joining the studio, you want to join the studio, please, and share something or say something briefly before we go off air. You can use the link to join. I've shared the link, so use it to join. Use it to join. Thank you, everyone. Abugo William, thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody is saying, looking forward to seeing me in Durban. Yes, I'm traveling to Durban, South Africa, where systems are working. Nigeria will work, whether these people like it or not. Okay, if nobody is coming in, let me see if I can share one more song. Okay, while I'm waiting for people that want to come in, let me play this song. This is your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Gora. I've been working on a song titled Revolution to deal with the current situation that's going on in our nation. We already know that if we are waiting for the executive, legislative, or the judicial arm of government to bring change in Nigeria, we are daydreaming. And so it's important that we as citizens take our nation back. And what better way to bring this message home? So I decided to go to the studio and record this song. And one of my talents is singing. And the genre that I like using so I can bring out my message with clarity is reggae. Some of you may not be familiar with it. You like Afro-pop and many of the other styles of music. But in our days, how we brought out our message and spoke to government and spoke to people to bring a message home, we used reggae or Afro beat, just like Fela was doing. But today we don't have so many of our modern day artists doing that. They're just singing songs and dancing. And I don't condemn you, but I'm saying if we really want to bring out clear messages, this is not about dancing, it's about standing up to take our nation back. So I want you to enjoy the song. Let me know what you feel about it. Feel free to share it with as many people as you can, and also leave me a message. I want to know your input, what you feel about this song. Go ahead and enjoy the song.
This nation is ready for a revolution. So much crying and mourning and gnashing of teeth. People suffering and dying in the land of plenty, singing out, we need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this. We need a revolution. We need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this revolution. I say living in a nation blessed with plenty. Why should there be so many living in penury? Our nation deserves better leaders than these political scavengers running our nation down the cliff. Full of trickery, full of bribery, known for forgery, masters of perjury. I say political charlatans full of greed, watching their people daily breed, while they waste our nation's treasures on their pleasure. So much crying and mourning and gnashing of teeth, people suffering and dying in the land of plenty, singing out, we need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this. We need a revolution. We need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this evil. Revolution. Let's come together from north to south and east to west and challenge this illegitimate government holding to our mandate. They were not voted by the people. In broad daylight, they snatch our votes and run away. They promise real-time transmission, but use the Electoral Commission to subvert the will of the people. We cried out for justice and they told us to go to court, but they denied us justice in the name of technicality, corruption. Hello, citizens. This is the time to lay aside our differences and unite as one people. From the north, south, east and west. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your tribe. We must all come together and reclaim our nation back from these evil politicians. They do not have our interest at heart. They are only there for their own selfish interest. If we do not rise now and reclaim our nation from them, we will have no more nation left. So now is the time for a revolution.
We need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this evil.
Now is the time.
We need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this evil. We need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this evil.
Enough of the bribery.
We need a revolution to birth a new nation, united as one people to stop this evil. We need a revolution to birth a new nation.
No more bribery.
United as one
No more
people
corruption.
to stop this evil.
Ooh, yeah.
We need a revolution to birth a new nation.
No more corruption.
United as one people to stop.
We need a revolution.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Nobody is coming in, so I'm going to end the broadcast, but thank you for watching. So that's just my own effort. Can you imagine more singers in Nigeria, more of our musicians that are just dancing and entertaining people while the nation is inflamed, blood is flowing everywhere? Whatever you can do. Don't say Nigeria is doomed. It's doomed if you allow it, if you allow them. So let's do our own part. If anybody is there and you want to join and just have your say before I end the broadcast, please do so, because I'm going to end now. We're already here now, 58 minutes. 58 minutes. And nobody has joined. So you don't have anything to say concerning what's going on in Nigeria. Tinubu is in big panic. But then we need to let them know there's nothing they can do. We are taking our nation back. You may not be a singer. You may not be like me speaking here. But maybe you've got your TikTok. Don't use it just for talking about people, entertaining while the nation is busy burning. And then people get on YouTube. They are concerned about, TikTok, they go Instagram. They're just concerned about who did this, who took somebody's girlfriend, who took this. That is not changing Nigeria. We can do that. We can enjoy. We can entertain after saving the nation. But if you travel abroad and see how things are there, you will start getting angry, even when you land at the airport, when you return. But because some people are just at home, and that's why you see people jackpot. They want to leave. Because they say, if I stay here, they'll just pie me, and I may not survive. Because it's like every day a Nigerian goes out, if not for God, they're like walking corpses. Because anybody can be killed at any time. And it's deliberate by these politicians. Okay, so I'm done. Since nobody is coming in, I want to end the broadcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Please go ahead and share. And if you're watching the replay after I've gone off live, please still share it. Subscribe to my channel and if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, like it, press the notification bell so that anytime there's a broadcast, you will be first to be notified. And if you are watching on Facebook and you have not followed me on Facebook, please do that. Like my page and also share it with other people. God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me see which of the songs shall I use this to close now. Okay, let's again use this one, telling Nigerians, let's wake up from sleep. Okay.
Wake up, Nigerians! Your nation is being destroyed by politicians. Many, many politicians. Them dead. Wake up, Nigerians! Your nation is being destroyed by politicians. Many, many politicians. Them there's lie. Many, many politicians. Them they thief. Many, many politicians. Them they cheat. Many, many politicians. Thou so thief. Politicians, it don't do, we don't tire. We no go let una quench our fire. I say, we go rise, we go fight for our right. Enough is enough, we are taking a stand. No more silence, we are raising our hands. We go expose them one by one. Them no get no place to hide in Nigeria. Many politicians. Them there's lie. Many politicians. Them they thief. Many politicians. Them they cheat. Many politicians. Make una hear my story. Now something where I no understand. When downfall driver become politician, Okada rider. When he join politics, he start to dey steal. They promise change, but na lie them they talk. They promise prosperity, na lie them they talk. Them they steal our money, them they build mansions. We dey sleep for the street with no food to eat. Yeah. Nigerians, are you watching what is going on right now? These heartless and clueless politicians will run our nation down while we are watching. If we don't do something now, they will destroy Nigeria. They buy expensive cars, jets and yachts at the expense of the suffering of Nigerians. They use millions in celebrating birthdays. So we must rise now and end this regime of thugs. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they lie. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they thief. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Now so they cheat. Dear Nigerians, we must unite and take our nation back from the hands of these political charlatans. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they lie. Them they thief.